PD?
Where's Rita?
Out sick. Line 2 freezer.
Buchanan? Yeah, Detective Price is handling that case, so why don't you just call him directly? Okay. Wow. Miss Salinger, it's good to see you.
Good to see you, officer.
Did you decide to come by and take me up on my offer to see if I could help you and your son?
Thank you, but no. I'm actually here to see your boss.
Where should I put this?
Anywhere.
You know, that was a long ride. Why don't we lie down for a while?
Layla?
Looks the same.
As when we left?
When I had a sister.
You know, you still have all your memories.
Enough to last a lifetime.
You bored?
You tried being laid up for a couple of weeks.
I did, and I didn't spin a playing catch. What's this?
It's a bullet they took out of my side. The surgeon thought I might want it for a souvenir.
Yeah, who doesn't want to remember getting shot, nearly killed? What you want to remember is who shot you. Star Manning?
Paul, are you still at Sick Man's? You need to call me and tell me what's going on. I haven't been able to get in touch with you and... Well, hey, I was just calling you. How's Hannah?
Well, the doctor's got the drugs out of her system, but it's going to be a while before she wakes up.
And the nuns didn't think that she would do something like this?
They have no idea why she did it. The only person who can explain what happened is Hannah.
Hannah doesn't need to explain anything because she'll do anything to keep you in her life.
More water, miss?
It's the third time you've refilled it.
Well, I wouldn't want you getting thirsty.
I think you're the most attentive busboy that I've ever had.
Just trying to make a good impression on my new boss. Is that from your mom's wedding?
Yeah.
Oh, you look beautiful. And so does your mom.
Look, I'm sorry you couldn't come. I mean, the whole thing was just so last minute.
It's okay. I got the pre-honeymoon.
I'll have to tell Todd that. He wants as long a marriage as possible.
I get that.
Yeah, me too.
You okay?
It's just... For a minute there, I thought I'd lost my mom already.
Hey, thanks for coming by. Sure.
Neurosurgeons make house calls.
I called him.
Why?
Because he needs to know about what happened last night. I know you wouldn't tell him.
Nothing happened last night.
You couldn't remember who I was last night.
Occasional confusion is to be expected with the brain tumor, right? Especially when you go off your meds.
Oh, you were off your meds?
I forgot to take one dose. We got married last night.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Why don't you send us a present? Would you mind telling us what's wrong with her?
I don't mind, but I need to speak with Taya alone.
No, I'm her husband now. You can't get rid of me that easy. Just give it to us straight. What's going on in her head?
I'd love to give it to you straight, but I can't assess what's happening until I find out a little more from Taya.
Okay. Assess away.
Todd, I'm supposed to be meeting Danny at the Buenos Dias Cafe later. Why don't you go there now?
No.
Why don't you go?
The
Listen
minute I
to
leave,
me.
You slip out the back door.
No, I'm not going to run out on Greg, okay?
Yeah, if
Just
she
go.
tries, I think I can take her.
All right, just make her better. It's an order.
So, what do you need to know?
The truth. You didn't mix up your med schedules, did you? And this isn't an isolated episode.
No, it's been happening more and more lately. I'll be in the middle of doing something, and then I will suddenly forget what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. And I'm not talking complex legal briefs here. This morning I was trying to pay a bill, and I couldn't add two numbers together. How long will it be before I can't write my own name?
Do you want me to help you look through it?
It's gonna take me a while. Maybe you should go tell your mom what happened. She'd want to know.
Sure. I'll be back later.
Okay. So my mom started freaking out.
So she didn't know who your dad was?
She called him an imposter.
Whoa, that's weird.
Completely scary is more like it. And then after a minute, she was just fine.
So the wedding was...
It was perfect. And my mom's Mrs. Todd Manning. Again.
Todd and Dad got married when?
Last night.
My God, I had no idea. I didn't even know they were engaged.
Oh, well, they wanted to keep it small. I mean, with all the problems that they have at their other
Well,
weddings.
that's no reason not to have a party. You tell your mother I'm going to give her a shower, whether she wants one or not, okay? You, Nate, I'm going to need you to make some deliveries very soon.
Yes, ma'am. Looks like I better get back to work.
Yeah, you should. I don't want to get you fired on your first day.
That can't happen. I need the extra cash to help keep my mom and us afloat.
I'm applying for a job I read about in the paper. Assistant to the police commissioner.
Oh, you know what's funny? When we met,
And I fell apart and I spilled every last detail of my personal life to you.
I wouldn't call that falling apart.
Oh, I would. And you were very kind to offer me help. And I went to those agencies and they offer really good short-term assistance, but I need a job.
I think I can help you with that.
I don't know how much longer I can wait, though, my son and I. He's already been through so much upheaval. 2 nights ago, he stayed in a 4-star hotel with his girlfriend's family. Last night, he slept in a shelter.
I'm sorry. I didn't know it was that bad.
He never complains. I think he's trying to protect me.
Well, he's a good kid.
But he shouldn't have to protect me. I need to change our fortune.
And that can be done.
Yes, especially if I get this job with the commissioner.
Okay. About
I
that
need to make a
job.
really good impression, so if you really want to help me, if you could maybe tell me about what kind of man he is.
Ooh, how about pizza? I know it's better cold, but when... Dude, problem?
I don't order from there anymore.
Okay. Well, just get to whatever you're ordering then.
I'm sorry, it's just not like Hannah hasn't done this before.
I told you this is different.
How? Cole, she OD'd when Ford blew her off and you came to her rescue then.
Hannah didn't do this to get my attention this time. She had no idea I was coming to St. Anne's. The doctor said that if I hadn't found her when I did, that Hannah would have died.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
No, really, I mean, Hannah must have been feeling terrible when she was going through that. I wouldn't wish that on anyone.
I know. Sorry, you're not a bad person.
No, but I feel like I am.
But it's hard to forget what Hannah did to us.
Made you believe that James and I slept together.
and almost getting me to sleep with her because of it.
And pushed your mom down a flight of stairs and killed her baby.
Right, look, I know you don't want to think about what almost happened between
No,
you.
I don't want to think about that, Cole. It kills me that you went that far with her.
I stopped her, Star.
I know. And I'm glad that you told me about it.
After everything that's happened, I figured we should be totally honest with each other.
Okay, you're right. And that's why I need to tell you what happened between James and me.
I thought you said nothing happened between you and James.
Well, it didn't. We kissed. Okay, no, that was a lie. James kissed me.
He did, huh?
Hey, Cole, it didn't mean anything. It was just to get away from this PI, my dad's PI, who had this picture of us from a car dealership.
And kissing you was the first thing that popped into his head.
I know, it was absolutely crazy, but it was just so that we could get away from Bull.
Okay. Okay. It's just one kiss.
No, it was 2 kisses. Okay, but, they didn't, I didn't know what was going on at first, and I pushed him away.
Okay, sounds like you had the right idea.
All right, but then I understood, and I went along with it.
Went along with it.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Wait, what are you talking about?
Did you enjoy it?
Hey, I'm gonna go pick up that kitchen stuff from Chris and Layla's.
Yeah, because you stopped ordering pizza.
Yeah, and whatever else I left there. I'll be right back, okay?
You! What are you doing here? Delivery from the Buenos Dias?
All right, come on in. I just need to figure out where my brother puts his cash. Because I am a little short.
Oh, but then you already know that. I'm glad you're okay.
Well, I'm feeling a lot better now that I don't have hospital bills to pay. Your mom, she took the cash and she paid it off.
She wanted to make sure the money went back where it belonged.
Wait, so you steal 50 grand and your mom takes it and turns it into a good deed?
She's always figured out how to solve my problems.
I can't even picture having that kind of mom.
Okay, what I know about the commissioner. He's tough, but he's fair. I think he's a good guy.
Glad to hear it.
Why do you look so worried?
Am I being naive applying for a job with the police department after all the trouble my son has been in?
No, I'm sure that the commissioner will know that your family's not involved in some criminal enterprise.
That's right. That must sound very foolish.
No, I think it's stress. Applying for a new job, it's very stressful. Why don't you wait for the commissioner in his office?
You sure that would be all right?
I guarantee it. Why don't you let me have a look at that?
What are you doing?
I'm just having a look at your application here.
Well, won't you get in trouble if the commissioner sees you?
No, I doubt it. You see, I am the commissioner.
Your mom looks lovely.
Yeah, she does.
And Todd, he actually looks happy.
Yeah, he does.
I know why your mom didn't want me to go to the wedding. I haven't exactly been Todd's biggest supporter.
Oh, neither have I.
But you feel differently now.
Yeah, I do.
Hey, did you know about this? Todd and Thea getting married?
No.
Oh, thank heavens. I was beginning to feel left out.
Actually, Mom, there's something I need to talk to you about.
Oh, sure. Excuse us, Danielle. What? Something wrong?
Layla and I went to Maryland to tell Mrs. Williamson that we're engaged.
I take it that didn't go too well.
Well, no, it didn't, but we went to see Evangeline. She'd been moved to a hospital. She was hooked up to a ventilator. She couldn't breathe on her own, and the doctor said that she would never recover.
Ay, Dios mío.
Layla didn't want to see her sister suffer that way, and neither did her mom, so they took her off life support. So, Evangeline is gone.
Hey!
Oh, my God.
What were you just talking about, you son of a bitch?
Todd.
Huh? What did you just say?
Evangeline passed away.
Oh, she passed away today? So you gave up on her then?
You don't understand what happened?
No, I think I understand. I heard what you guys were saying. You just let her go.
There was no hope, Todd.
How do you do that? How do you just let her go? What kind of a person are you?
What you told Todd is correct. Some amount of confusion is symptomatic of a brain tumor. But what you're suffering from now is cognitive decline.
Why do I get the feeling I don't want to know what that is?
Taya, the tumor is preventing the brain from processing information. So even simple tasks, writing sentences, reading, following recipes, will become increasingly difficult.
Good thing I don't cook.
Unfortunately, these are only the early symptoms.
So I should expect more of this in the coming months?
We're no longer talking months, dear. I'm afraid to say it, but it's a matter of weeks.
I thought I had more time.
I'm sorry, Taya. I wish I had better news.
What can I expect?
Maybe you want to take a minute.
If I only have a few weeks, I need to know now.
You might experience hearing and vision problems, so you'll need to stop driving. You might have increased weakness on one side of your body, which could affect your coordination, so you'll need somebody with you at all times, in case you fall. Your speech will become compromised, which will impair your ability to communicate your needs.
I see.
In addition, people become frustrated by these new limitations. Their inability to recognize people they know, everyday objects.
I won't recognize people?
Most likely not. No.
Not even my own daughter.
If you love someone, you do everything you can to save them.
There was nothing we could do.
You could do something.
No,
You could do something.
Todd, stop, okay? Mom doesn't need this right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You're right. She can't be gone. I can't lose someone else.
Look, we're all upset about Evangeline, but I'd listen to your daughter. Taya's not gonna want to fight assault charges again.
What was that all about? Who's Evangeline?
She's a friend. Good friend. So, a lawyer, like your mom used to help me out of jams sometimes.
Hey, where is Mom? She was supposed to meet me here.
Dr. Evans is seeing her.
At the hospital?
No, at home. I asked him to come to our home.
It's getting bad now, isn't it?
Hey, but there's gotta be something more we can do.
I can't believe this. First, I burden you with all my problems with my sons, and then I'm asking you all about the police commissioner, and you really are the police commissioner.
That's all right.
No, what you must think of me.
I think I pulled you over the other night because you had a broken tail light.
And I just assumed that you were a patrol officer.
That's okay. It sounded like you had other things on your mind.
I think it's best if I go now.
Now, when you just got here.
I think the interview was over before it even
I think
began.
the interview starts now.
No, that's okay.
No, I insist, and I am the Commissioner of Police. Okay. And now, Ms. Salinger, is it? Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Inez,
Inez.
here's my resume. So as you can see there, my last employer is a company that recently closed its doors.
You were promoted 3 times.
I have a lot of administrative experience.
You ever work with circus animals?
Excuse me?
Well, you must have seen what it's like out there in the squad room.
Yes, it's very busy.
It's organized chaos, that's what it is. But this can be a very high-pressure job.
Don't worry, Commissioner. I can handle chaos. I can handle pressure. After all, I have a teenage son.
You don't have to tip me.
Because you got me shot.
All right, that's kind of stupid.
Look, I know that my brother blames you for everything, but I don't.
Why not?
I mean, so you took some money that wasn't yours. I did too. I mean, if anything, it kind of makes us the same, you know, bro?
I told her not to say anything!
Told who not to say what?
Are you seriously asking me that? If I enjoyed kissing James?
Seems like a pretty good question.
I told you that it wasn't real. It didn't mean anything, okay? We were trying to hide from that guy so that bull wouldn't kill us.
You're right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have asked you that.
Thank you.
Just the thought of some other guy kissing you kind of drives me crazy.
Well, I guess I could understand. I kind of had my own little meltdown the other day.
I told you I almost slept with Hannah.
God, even though you told me that, even though you told me the truth and told me that nothing happened,
Look,
just the thought of you being so close to her.
It didn't happen, okay?
I know.
Look.
I know.
All this means, Sarah, is one thing. That neither one of us could ever do anything with anyone else. Because we love each other.
I know. And no one else matters besides us because we're together now. The two of us.
Where we belong.
Okay, so I won't let Hannah be an issue for us anymore.
And I won't let James be one either. Although I have to admit, I'm kind of glad he's going back to wherever he came from, so we never have to see him again.
Actually, we might.
So those are just some of the word processing programs I know.
Just?
I can do spreadsheets, presentations. I got my old boss onto a new calendaring system. I can show you that too.
No, well, that's all right. You're hired.
Excuse me?
I said, you're hired.
You mean I've got the job?
If you want it, it's yours.
Oh, I want it. I definitely want it. But, you know, if this is some kind of charity,
Are you kidding me?
you meet my son with 2 jobs, you arrest me and I tell you my life story.
Look, you're more than qualified, and you would be helping me out so much if you could start just as soon as possible.
I can start right away. Thank you so much, Commissioner.
Well, I think as long as you're hired, why don't you just call me Bo?
Thank you, Bo. Okay. Starting to feel like my luck's gonna change.
I was talking to Nate. What did your mother tell you?
My mother? When she went to go see you in the hospital?
Yeah, I gave her very simple instructions.
Not to tell everyone what a jerk you are? She wanted me to know that your problem was with her, not me.
That's it?
I didn't need to hear anything else. All she wanted to do was bring you some money, which is your brother's in the first place.
Yeah, well, I don't want anything from a woman who raised a punk like you anyway.
Come on, you know nothing about my mother.
I know more than enough.
You think she's some spoiled rich lady who didn't need that money? She's worked hard every day of her life to give me everything I needed. And I'm not gonna let you or anyone else trash her. Thanks for the tip.
What the hell, Bobby?
Bird's getting cold.
Are you gonna pick a fight with that guy every time you see him? Nate's an okay kid.
He's nowhere near okay. And I want you to stay away from him, too.
Like you want me to stay away from Star Manning?
James called me while you were with Hannah.
Just to talk?
He actually wanted to let me know that he was out of the hospital and that he was going to be staying in Landview with his brother.
So he's not going back to Wyoming or Dakota?
Ohio? No, his father's in jail. There's nothing there for him.
But here.
Yeah, he has his brother.
And you.
Cole.
That's why I called, right? To let you know that you can still see him?
Actually, the complete opposite. He wanted me to be prepared in case we ran into each other, but he said he would stay out of my way.
And you believed him?
It doesn't matter whether I do or not. I could see him every day. I'm not interested in him.
Maybe, but
But what?
I think James might be interested in you.
Hey, what did Dr. Evans say? Did you know why Mom was so confused before the wedding?
No, I got kicked out of my own house before he had a chance to tell me anything.
So we're just supposed to wait here until she shows up?
Looks that way.
I don't think I can do that for much longer.
Me either. All right, hell with it. Let's go see her.
Yeah, I'm coming with you.
The thought of Daniela and Todd seeing me like this.
They only want to help you.
How? I won't have any idea what's going on. And they'll have to deal with every horrible minute.
They'll get through it.
Could you? Could you spend your time caring for someone you love who can't walk or talk, who doesn't know where she is or who she is? Watching her waste away little by little until it's you who can't recognize her.
I can't imagine, no.
I can't imagine either. Oh, God. I would give anything to spare them that. I've used up all my wishes, though. Guess there's nothing I can do.
Actually, there is something else.
Bennett Thompson. The lawyer who helped Vange with her living will.
How's it going?
I haven't gotten too much.
It's a lot of stuff.
Not that much. Every little thing I take out opens the floodgates.
Oh, maybe you should put it away for a while.
Yeah. That's what Ford said. He came by.
What did he want?
He left some stuff here. He took everything this time.
Well, at least we're finally done with it.
Believe it or not, he was actually really kind.
Ford.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it either. But I guess death can bring out a side of someone you never knew they had.
If you're not comfortable with it...
No, I didn't say that.
I'm just presenting you with an option. I mean, it's your call whether you want to use it or not.
Well, I can still make that call.
Well, there's still a little time. Think about it, okay? I'm sorry, I have to get back to the hospital.
Thank you for coming over.
Of course. You know, let me know what you decide. As soon as you do, I can start things moving.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
As soon as you finish with those, then I'll give you the whole tour.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but could I ask you for a favor?
Shoot.
Could you just pretend that we never met before I came into this office?
You mean the other night when I pulled you over for a DWE? Driving while emotional.
Yes. Yes, that and the reason why.
Well, you said that you were worried about your oldest son.
The one that wants to pretend that I don't exist.
Well, that can change.
I don't think so. And I don't want Nate to know that he has two brothers that don't want anything to do with him.
Okay. Then your secret is safe with me.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You know, I don't know if you noticed, when you first came in, at the end of the hall, we have a wall of heroes.
Yeah, the photographs of the fallen officers.
Yeah, that's right. And now that you're hired, I think maybe you should know that one of them is my son, Drew Buchanan.
I'm so sorry.
Well, thank you. Actually, Drew didn't grow up with me. And when you were telling me about the soccer practice and skinned knees, and I never went through any of that with him.
It must have been hard for you to miss that.
Yeah, it wasn't just me. When he came back into my life, he was an adult. Wasn't interested in hearing any of the reasons that things were the way they were. He just resented me.
And you didn't get a chance to make it up before?
Well, no, see, that's the good part, because some way, somehow, Drew and I were able to break through all of that. And then he did become my son again, and I became his father.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. We both knew how lucky we were. And actually, that helped me a lot when I finally had to let him go. Anyway, like I just said, your secret is safe with me. But maybe someday you'll be as lucky as I was. You know, maybe you'll get another chance with your son.
What's your problem? All the people that you want me to stay away from. And that kid Nate. Some guy named Elijah Clark. Star. It's not gonna be much of a life here in Landview.
So I'll introduce you around school. You have plenty of friends, and even more chicks. Just not Star Manning.
She's so much trouble.
Hell yeah, she's trouble. And you've already had enough of that for one lifetime.
Lucky I've got you to keep me out of it, bro.
Yeah, I'm the only real one you've got. Don't you forget it. Look, I know I haven't always been there for you, but I told you.
I know. You've got my back.
Anybody messes with you, he messes with me.
James is not interested in me.
How can you be so sure?
I can't. But so what if he is? It's no different than Hannah being interested in you.
Yeah, you're right.
Can we just stop talking about Hannah and James?
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Hope should be asleep for another half an hour.
You know, this is the first quiet time we've had since we found out that I'm not going to prison.
We really didn't get a chance to celebrate with my dad's wedding and everything.
And I don't have to check in with my probation officer for a little while.
So what are you thinking?
Maybe we can celebrate now.
You read my mind.
Done.
Great. Okay, let me show you around. Is there something else?
Just that I'm very excited to work for you, Commissioner. I hear that you're tough but fair, and you're a pretty good guy.
Now, who told you that?
No one needed to. But thank you so much for this opportunity.
That's not necessary.
Well, then let me at least thank you for keeping my secret from Nate.
Mom?
What secret are you keeping from me?
We need to talk.
What are you doing here?
Yeah? What do we need to talk about?
I had to see you.
That was really sweet of your mom to send us over.
And my mom is convinced that food is the answer to everything.
Almost everything. Christian, I thought if I looked through this box, it'd be like Evangeline was still alive, but all it does is make me realize she's really gone.
You know it'll still be there for when you're ready. And when you are, I'll help you.
You know what, you're right. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Mom?
Where's Owens?
Hi, sweetheart. Oh, he went back to the hospital.
What did he say?
Weren't we supposed to meet at the diner?
Yeah, we couldn't wait.
Oh. Well, I'm glad you're here. I have some news.